Maybe the name of this video is a little bit of clickbait because I'm not actually too afraid to film, but there is a struggle that I deal with that I want to talk a little bit about. This is kind of a personal struggle, but I want to share it because I feel like it's a common struggle that filmmakers deal with. Okay. I've been making short films and comedy skits for a lot of years. Some of the old ones are quite terrible, and some have some moments that are pretty good. And over the years, the filmmaking equipment that's available to consumers like us has advanced so much, it's truly amazing what some of the equipment can do. With the better autofocuses and higher dynamic ranges and even 32-bit audio recording, and these things are actually kind of affordable to people like us now. So, what's the problem? Well, that's just it. I don't have any more excuses. If I shoot something and it's no good, then it's on me. I can't blame my gear anymore. If I shoot a film and it's bad, then it means I didn't plan it well enough. It means my story was bad or my script was bad. I don't have an excuse for bad sound, color grade, or cinematography anymore because the gear is so good now, and that raises the bar. It means I really have to be prepared perfectly because I realize now that the biggest danger to my short film is lack of preparation or lack of creativity or planning for my shots. One thing about buying filmmaking gear is that it's easy to become a gear junkie, to where you're just like, oh, I need this piece or that piece before I try to shoot anything, you know? I don't have enough lenses or lights. But be careful about getting too obsessed with collecting filmmaker gear to the point that you don't actually even use it. This can really happen. It's like you can collect gear to the point that you realize you can shoot almost any shot that you want to now, but you never actually shoot it. You're just collecting, never actually filming. It's actually easier to fall into this situation than you might think, but don't let it happen. It's actually easy to solve. Just plan a shoot. Set a date. That's the #1 trick, because if you say you're going to film something cool very soon, it can keep getting put off as you plan and plan, trying to get everything perfect before you film. But I say set a date and a time and make it happen. It will force you to make the decisions that you need to make before you film. Now, I know I said that planning is the most important part, and I still mean that, but setting the film date will help to force you to make the plans now instead of putting it off. Procrastination can kill a lot of great films, and obviously, every time you film something, you get a little better. There is no tool for learning as good as hands-on experience. Planning and shooting your film, and then editing it and seeing what worked and what didn't, and what could be better next time. So don't be too afraid to film. Really, just go out there and do it. And if you're pretty limited on the equipment you have, plan your shots to play to your equipment's strengths. Even if you're just filming with a phone, don't film in dark environments. Use plenty of light because that's what most phones need. And if you want your shot to look dark, then just darken it later in your editing. That way you won't have that nasty video noise in the dark areas of your scene. You really can learn what your particular filmmaking gear's strengths are and use that to your advantage in your film that you want to make. And if you are starting to get some of the amazing filmmaking equipment that's been coming out over the last few years, then go out there and make something awesome. 10 years ago, people would have been so jealous of the equipment we have available today, so take advantage of that. I hope this video encourages and motivates you because sometimes as filmmakers, we work alone a lot, and that can be tiring and uninspiring. But I promise, if you set a date, especially with some friends, your energy and excitement will go up. I have personally set some film dates for that exact reason on a web series that we're working on that I am very excited about, and we'll hopefully have some episodes to post for you over the next few months. So stick around and subscribe. And if you will, click the like button to help us with the YouTube algorithm. It's easy to do and it really helps this channel grow. Thanks you guys. Now go out there and just, film something cool.